Details this morning on the ongoing storm cleanup in Rhode Island. Right now, according to National Grid, only 16 customers in the state remain without power. Of course, that's a far cry from the more than 120,000 without power on Tuesday. Now, these remaining outages are in Cranston and Warwick this morning. Meanwhile, we came across this scene in Cranston. Check this out. You won't believe it. It's one of the biggest downed trees we have ever seen from Tuesday's storm, which has left a gaping hole in one man's yard. Eyewitness News reporter Jared Planner has more now on that massive mess, again, in one man's yard.
We've seen so many things this week. We've talked to so many of you, and then comes Sunset Friday, an image that seemed to cap off a week in August for the record books. We showed you arguably the definitive storm video this week, and as an unforgettable one closes, something just as memorable. Let's begin with a look at Pat McMahon's flimsy blue pool resting against his Cranston home on Hilltop Ave, a patio undisturbed. Feet away, this. Pat said, "You got to get in the hole." Here I am. Look at this. This is where this tree once sat, no longer, totally ripped out. I'm 6 foot, 6'1", far above my height. A boulder, some hundreds of pounds here, a bush on top of all of this. Nothing like we have seen this week.
I kid with my next door neighbor. I say this is devastation at its best. And if you look, this is like 1/2 of my yard or 1/3 of my yard, and it looks like a jungle and a bomb blew up.
When you first saw that hole,
I was I was ready to die. I said, uh-oh, we got problems. A guy came by, he wants to buy this tree because it's red cherry. They sell to people for cabinetry or furniture or whatever. I told him, who's ever got the best price, I want to get out of this place. I want to get out of this cheap. I'm sure there are people around the state that had a lot more problems than I had. This was an unbelievable storm. You know, tomorrow's another day. What are you going to do?
well, it depends on how you look at it, but I guess to this extent, you're in the winner's circle. I'm glad you're safe.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's hard to do it justice. A lot of folks in the neighborhoods, particularly kids, have been photographed next to this tree to show its sheer enormity. The next step, as is true for a lot of folks across the state, debris removal, an arduous task. In Cranston with the West Bay Mobile Newsroom, I'm Jared Pleiter, Eyewitness News.